it's Wolfy-Chan, and I am back with another manga review on The Water Dragon Bride, Volume 10 this time. Yes, I have skipped a few of them. I won't lie that I've read them all. I promise you I have read them all. It's that I don't have some of them in my possession, and I kept reading them, and I haven't done reviews about them, and we're just gonna go with Volume 10, because, to summarize, after everything that happened with Asha in the previous one, she met with the Emperor of the whole village area town place, was placed with them for a bit because of her powers, and because she could cry, and, as a priestess for the water dragon, she was kept there. She found out that the Emperor was very sick, helped him a bit, because her younger brother or somebody else that she knew had the same condition as him and was helping him along. And so at the end of that, he asked her to stay. She's like, no, I have to go back to the village. Next comes this guy who's like a village thug from another village, tries to capture her again and again and again. And I believe it might be 9 or 8. She makes this point to them that it's not gonna work. Like, you can't keep taking me out. It's not good for your people. I see how much they're happy to see you and work with you, and then you keep taking me away, and it's not going great. He, in the end, kind of gives up on it for a guy who's fighting for him or something like that. I think it is a guy, which I cannot remember his name. It's been a bit. And Korus? And he, just like Asha, is kind of taken in by another god, Tokoyami. And Tokoyami is a dark god of blackness, god of death, god of forgotten things, all that good stuff. And has made a deal with Koros that if you help me with bringing darkness to the world, I will gift you back your adopted sister from the other, from this world, because he, like Asha, came from the other world, like our modern time, and is pushed into this world. And I believe that's where this manga starts, is the fighting happens, and Tokoyami is taking him back, and Asha follows him very much so. And they've been in a fight for a couple episodes as well, Asha and Korus, with Tokoyami and the water dragon. And so she goes in with him this time, finds the sister, and you find out in this volume 10 that Korus, his adoptive sister, is dead, and there's no way bringing her back. And he didn't know that. Korus believed in Tokoyami, believed that he would bring her back and that he could spend time with her again. It was like the one family he had in this world. And she can't be brought back. Once you're dead, you're dead. And it kind of breaks him. And Tokoyami takes him and basically is absorbing him and is going to make the world into eternal darkness. Well, of course, Asha is trying to protect the water dragon and is trying to get him back, when the other gods of this world, who've been along with her and all that good stuff, come in and take Asha, the water dragon, and the boy out from the cave of Tokoyami and seal it up so that he can never be launched through ever again. And it's really sweet, it's awesome, and it's very upsetting because, Tokoyami was his one friend. It was his everything. And now he's not there anymore. He's, vanquished, I guess, would be the closest word for this, I believe. And of course, Asha will go back into the village that she came from. And also, over the previous volumes, she slowly realized that she's falling in love with the water dragon and not my sweet Subaru. She's not falling in love with Subaru. And I am very, very sad about that because Subaru is so nice and amazing and has been taking care of her since she was little. And she just ends up falling for the one. No. But to be fair, every train has their launching point, I guess. I don't know. But, of course, the Emperor, they go back to the Emperor. Everybody ends up going back to where they're supposed to be. The darkness is gone. The Emperor is all good. The people are all happy. You know, Ashia's not back home, which I will admit in one of the previous volumes, Water Dragon's like, you're not meant to be here, and pushes her back into the real world, where she meets her brother, where she meets her mom again, and like everything happens, and then she of course jumps in and comes back. You could have stayed, but okay, you know, this is the world. And of course, Subaru's mom again. Ugh. The one woman who I just want to accidentally trip into a hole a lot. I'm still there. And Kuros is like, I can kind of sense that your mom is kind of iffy, and Subaru's like, yeah, she's not great. And our sweet Ashia, you know, coming back, water dragon. Also, the water dragon has turned into human at one point in time to be around her and be seen by everybody and yada yada. Okay. Well, Ashia, you know, she, after all this, jumps into the water with the water dragon, kind of sleeps there with him. And the really sad part, kind of, about this is that his magic, and I guess his godly powers, because of granting Ashia the power to it'll rain whenever she cries, has waned on him, has taken its effect on him, and has kind of maybe overboard, maybe, you know, that he's gotten weak, and all of a sudden he's kind of able to sleep, and that is very, very weird because he's never been able to. And thus, once Ashia stays the night with him in the water palace thing place, he's asleep, and then turns into bubbles. Water bubbles, I guess. She finds out that he's unconscious, that he needs to be reborn kind of into a new body in itself. And he's not going to be okay. And of course, if she sacrifices herself, the one thing in the beginning that was supposed to happen, he'll come back and his powers will be alright. And of course, the Water Dragon Bride wakes up, or the Water Dragon wakes up again and is like, you're not going to kill yourself. I love you too much. Yada, yada, yada. And of course, like, Water Dragon brings Ashia back. She's asleep. Subaru picks her up. And kind of a sweet part is that, you know, like, the Water Dragon's like, what would you do if I devoured her? And he's like, I would never forgive you, and I would kill you. Subaru to the Water Dragon. Alright, Subaru. Okay, you cool. He actually, the Water Dragon says, I would like you to kill me, please. Like, in dark. Really sweet. Really dark. And of course, Subaru agrees, but all that cute stuff. Then you see the, you know, the eating and stuff, and his chest hurts. Okay, this has been a roller coaster manga for me in a lot of things because it does so many great things. And I believe maybe the next volume is the last one, and I will definitely review it, promise you, and I will give you my final thoughts on the whole series. Definitely. But, oh god. This one with how weird everything kind of comes together, and him, you know, being one with everybody and working with everybody, and the Water Dragon is just, he's the one that is trying to work with people and being sweet and being kind and everything. And, well, okay. Just, oh my goodness. And he's, like, turning mortal. It is so weird and so interesting. So I definitely still love this, and I will read it up to the end. So definitely be on the watch for that. And also, this video, I guess, is dedicated to Synexy. They sent me a comment on the last video, which for the Water Dragon series was 5, so 5 volumes ago, about doing the rest of them. I did get my hands on them. I just didn't do the reviews on all of them except for this one. Very sorry, but here you go. Here's the video, at least for 10 and probably 11 in the future. So if you like this video, definitely leave it in the comment section below if you got to the end. Water Dragon or Dragon. I definitely will love seeing that. And definitely don't forget to subscribe. Too many twos. To my YouTube channel. I am finding out that a lot of you who do not watch me, or who are watching my videos, are not subscribed. Subscribe! You might find something more that you like in the future. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter or Facebook. The links are down below. I hope that you are having a very wonderful day. Wolfy-Chan